Cross.
I'm Jeffrey Hyde.
Here to bring you the news.
The news coming up.
Stay tuned.
San Francisco board passes proposal to change crime language. Convicted felons to now be referred to as justice-involved people.
Wouldn't it be injustice involved people?
Well, trying to get a job as a convicted felon, they have a hard time securing employment.
Yeah,
so
you're still gonna have a hard time securing employment if you write, have you ever convicted or committed a felony? Yes, I'm.
well,
what did you call it again?
Yeah, well, it's
justice
involved.
So, have you ever committed a felony?
I've been justice involved.
I was justice involved
Once.
Sent to prison.
But if those same people tried to get a job as justice involved persons, would their chances be better? That's the question.
No.
I don't think so either.
Because they still ask you if you committed a felony.
No, I was justice involved.
I was just justice involved.
Anyways, that's kind of the sentiment behind a proposal to change crime-related language in the city of San Francisco in an attempt to improve the negative stigma that surrounds words like felon, convict,
criminal. You committed a crime.
So residents will no longer see words such as prisoner, convict, and inmate, along with any words that obstruct and separate people from society and make an institutionalization of racism and supremacy appear normal. As part of these guidelines, juvenile delinquents will now be referred to as young person with justice system involvement. And a drug addict will now become person with a history of substance abuse. It's like the same thing, but calling it something different. You know, it's the same thing, but
grass, lawn.
Yeah, what once was called a convicted felon or an offender who was released from jail will now be a formerly incarcerated person or a justice-involved person,
Prince,
or simply a returning resident. He's just a returning resident.
He's going to return home. You take the cuffs off. I'm home now.
For parolees and people on criminal probation, they will be referred to as a person on parole or person under supervision.
I need supervised. I might not know what I'm gonna do.
Says,
I'm gonna commit some justice around here.
That's right.
Justice League.
Yeah, woo! We don't want people to be forever labeled for the worst things that they've done, Supervisor Matt Haney said.
Don't do the worst things.
So anyway, this newspaper said, newspaper noted an individual whose car has been broken into could well be known to police as a person who has come in contact with a returning resident who was involved with the justice system and who is currently under supervision with a history of substance abuse. Not a mouthful.
Got all high on heroin, broke into your car, committed a crime, went to prison, got out, went back to prison.
San Francisco.
Like, if it's a pot, it's a pot.
Looks like a duck. Quacks like a duck.
It must be a justice system. Alright, here we go.
Alright.
Yeah, headline reads, airport worker fired for giving traveler note reading, "You ugly."
This is one that I saw. Yeah.
You ugly. You ugly. Damn, you ugly. An airport security worker in New York has been fired for handing a passenger a handwritten note that said, "You ugly."
You ugly. Now you fired.
The June incident came to light this week after passenger blah blah obtained security video through a public records request and posted it to YouTube. Man, I bet you he getting all kinds of views for being
public
ugly.
records.
Everybody
request.
wants to see how ugly he really is.
Yeah, I guess that's how you get surveillance video. You just request it. and they give it to you.
Really? Well, public.
That's what he did.
Public, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
The video from Greater Rochester International Airport shows the worker handing the guy the note after he passes through a metal detector.
Yep.
The guy said he didn't think much of it and continued towards his gate. That's when he says, the woman yelled out, "You gonna open that note?" Nah. Why would I open the note? He said that when he did, the woman burst out laughing. Like taping a kick me sign to you.
Yeah.
Right after you go through the metal
That's
detector.
right.
Oh, keep kicking me, man.
Everybody be kicking him in the airport. Ugh. Let's get him again. Ugh.
He later complained to her supervisor. The Transport Security Administration says the woman worked for a contractor. The agency says it has zero tolerance for this type of behavior.
Oh, no tolerance. Hey, you know. Hey, if you
Ugly.
you ugly.
You gonna read that note? I wonder how ugly he actually is.
I don't know.
It doesn't show a very good picture of him.
If you're looking for a job change, just write "you ugly" on the note.
It doesn't show a very good picture. It's just,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she was like ripping it off of like a Kleenex box or something. So it's like a real
I can see
generic
it.
note.
Yeah.
And
You gonna open that?
yeah, and she was giving it to a whole bunch of people all day long, probably. Like,
You ugly. You ugly. You ugly. You ugly. You ugly.
now you ugly too.
You are ugly.
This one for me, because I'm ugly.
I'm ugly too.
Alright. Dubliners advised to be on the lookout for drunk pigeons.
Drunk pigeons?
Yeah. It's the time of year when a number of Dublin's loved flying rats go into full-on party mode. That's thanks to pear trees in the north of the city that are starting to drop their ripe and juicy fruit. The pigeons, they eat the fruit all year. The Facebook page is warning people to be on the lookout for the tanked up birds as they overindulge on the ripe fruit. The poor pigeons get so wasted that they pass out on the footpaths. Like walking around. Oh shit! Get that one out of the way.
A bird I just stepped on?
For some, this is a nuisance, but pigeons are happy.
They're drunk and happy.
As the fruit matures and
Back on Grandpa's old pear syrup, are you?
oh, they're loving that. They're loving that.
Shut your mouth, you knew it was good for you.
Pigeon's like, get out of my way! I'm walking here!
Hey! What are you looking at? Huh?
As the fruit matures and fallen fruit ferments, pigeons have partied through the season and have been seen staggering around. So they're just walking around all like, hey!
I'm gonna try to fly here. No, I'm not going anywhere.
One pigeon was found 2 years ago in an unconscious state, and when brought to a local vet by a concerned passerby, was diagnosed as intoxicated and recovered after sleeping it off.
Put him in a clank for a little bit. He's a justice person. A justice animal.
Oh, drunk birds.
Drunk?
I'll tell ya. Yeah. Birds should be justice-involved birds.
Some pear whiskey going on there. Let's get some of what he's drinking.
Drunk in public.
No, I was thrown into public.
Yes, thrown.
Stupid birds.
They're smart birds.
Here we
You know,
go.
they
Here's a
get
good
drunk
one.
for free.
Raccoon caught inside high school vending machine lurking among snacks.
I couldn't get out.
I wouldn't stick my hand in there.
No. Let the coon have it.
Hit your buttons and it falls down. Raccoon catches it, just starts opening it, eating it.
Oh,
You're looking at it like, what's going on? A raccoon apparently attempting to score a free snack wound up getting trapped inside a vending machine at Florida High School on Wednesday. Had to be freed by animal control. This gentleman was
there's a
apprehended
raccoon
today
in the
while
vending
committing a
machine.
burglary of a vending machine at Pine Ridge High School. County Sheriff's Office, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I was going to say, is that it? Yeah, look at the poor little critter.
He's stuck. He's stuck in there, man.
Think you gonna reach your hand in there?
No.
We think he made it through the bottom door. Duh. I mean, how else was he gonna get in? He got a key. He opened it up. He climbed inside and locked it behind him. According to Gant, multiple students, along with a sheriff's deputy who was already on the school campus, spotted the raccoon inside the machine. The deputy contacted animal control. Oh man, he like climbed racks and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was munching. He was
It was
lying down.
It was like a kid's own personal little zoo. You can watch the little critters crept up in a cage.
He owes the vending machine company $4.50.
Oh wow, they took the whole machine outside.
Oh,
And then opened it and the raccoon just ran off.
Yeah, that sounds about what you'd have to do. I mean, like you said, we just stick
Describe-
your hand in there.
Describe
my
the
hand.
raccoon as a wacky guy. He's a weird and wacky guy. A little bugger.
A wacky guy.
Either way, they wish him the best. Well, we hope he's well fed and recovering from the experience. I'm sure he is. It's a vending machine. Raccoons love trash.
They're pretty smart too. You got in there.
Yep, couldn't get out. He must not be that smart.
California man arrested while trying to fix flat tires with gauze and band-aids.
Why not go buy some slime? Stuff works beautifully. Bandit.
Yeah.
Like, he wrapped it up like it was in the hospital.
Yeah, like if you
It's
get
a
a cut on
broken
your
tire.
arm.
No, it's a flat
This
tire.
tire had a boo-boo.
Did he kiss it and make it all better? Sorry, little tire.
Southern
Make it all
Cal-
better. He put some ice on it.
Southern California sheriff deputies respond to a report of a suspicious man next to a parked SUV arrived to find him attempting an unusual and ineffective methods of fix a flat tire. The man was attempting to patch 2 damaged tires, not 1. 2 damaged tires using gauze and band-aids.
How many band-aids could you actually use? Well, you might as well just get the tire replaced.
A citizen reported the suspicious man next to the vehicle. When deputies arrived, they found both driver's side tires flat and the 26-year-old man trying to repair them using gauze and band-aids. The man was arrested on suspicion of being under the influence of drugs. No kidding.
I'm gonna fix my tire.
There's the tear. Ain't no slime gonna fix that.
No.
There's the band-aids. All the wrappers.
Did he like go into a store and steal them all?
Yeah.
What,
I
he
have
just
no
kept
idea.
jamming them
2
inside?
flat tires. Both of them are flat.
Was he just jamming them inside?
No, he's peeling them off and trying to stick them. With gauze.
And they won't stick.
You put the gauze in first, and then you gotta stick them. And then I don't know how you get air in it. Put your mouth on the nozzle and start blowing.
It's not working.
I'm out of breath.
Drugs for this method.
I need to do more drugs.
I got a flat tire.
2.
Give me the band-aids.
Hurry, quick! There's an emergency first aid kit.
It's got a boo-boo.
It's got a boo-boo. Just a little cut, slash.
It's bleeding air.
What the heck did he hit? He must have hit the freaking curb hard or something.
My tires are bleeding air, officer. What?
They're
You won't see it coming out.
bleeding air. They're bleeding air all over the place. I got it all over me.
Die.
I got the air on me.
Poor tires are gonna die.
Do something. Help.
Don't just stand there. Grab some Band-Aids.
It's not your time yet.
Poor tire.
No.
The tire cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sure it ended up in the tire cemetery, man.
Probably ended up in impounds. It's gonna sit there forever.
Oh boy, that guy.
Alright, here we go. This one's good. Alright.
All right.
It could be a crime to mock this criminal's hairstyle.
That's wild. That's
Police
cool.
in South Wales, UK,
Now, if you're in a band, you can get away with that.
yeah, threatened
Punk
to
band.
investigate rude comments about a drug dealer's mugshot. Police in South Wales posted a mugshot of a convicted drug dealer to Facebook last week to appeal for information. Dude is being recalled to prison for breaching his release conditions. The mugshot attracted over 11,000 likes and nearly 90,000 comments, most of which were about Taylor's unfortunate hairstyle. Who did his hair, Moses? Commented one user.
That's not what I wanted.
His hair. He was last seen in town. Police are combing the area, joked another. But the guy went, but
We're combing the area. Man,
Police-
we ain't seen shit.
we ain't found shit. Police didn't see the funny side. They warned social media users that poking fun at the convicted criminal, they could be committing a crime.
What?
Harassing, threatening, and abusing people on social media can be against the law. If you say
What we
something
do
about
on this show.
someone which is grossly offensive or is of an indecent, obscene, menacing character, then you can be investigated by the police for justice things. Yeah. This is not the first time British coppers have suffered a sense of
they're
humor
British.
failure.
I ain't worried.
In recent years, YouTuber Count Dankula was convicted over a skit in which he teaches his pug doing. I ain't allowed to say that on YouTube. I'm not even gonna say it. For a joke performed on a comedy radio show. Blah blah.
What
blah,
word
blah.
is that? What word? Oh, yeah. No. They shut
We may not mention those people.
Drew Carey wasn't allowed to say it.
Yeah,
We're not allowed to say
we're
it.
not allowed to say this on YouTube. So. Yeah, well,
That's what it was.
That's pretty much it. Dude's got a great haircut, man.
Yeah, it's like he asked for a Mo-hock, and they were like bzzz, right down the middle. He's like, "No, man, a Mo-hock." He's like, "I'm gonna give you two Mo-hocks.
I'm gonna give you two more.
One on that side of your head, and one on that side of your head." And it's gonna look
Quinceorcha? I'm sorry, did you just refer to me as white devil? Leave that part out of it.
Leave that part out of it. Awesome. Cool stuff, man.
So, yeah. A Steiny mention. Here we go. Video appears to show Tesla driver asleep at the wheel on I-5 in Santa Clarita.
Oh. Well, the Teslas drive themselves, right? So who cares?
This is not what you want to see while
You can
driving
nap.
on the freeway. People in
Like
a
I'm
pass-
sleeping? Hey! I'm going wake up!
They snooze. Got his knees up and everything. People in a passing car got video of a Tesla driver seemingly sleeping behind the wheel of a Tesla, and he was completely out, sound asleep, said that guy. The driver who saw Tesla, my wife was on her phone on Instagram or something. I said, get off your phone and record this. He said he did not contact the police because the driver woke up and regained control of the car. Tesla was not
What, it
moving
was out of
erratically and was traveling at 75 miles per hour. It's not clear if the vehicle was in autopilot mode.
Most likely.
I would hope so. I mean, just it goes in autopilot. Curl up in my seat here. Just let the car do its own thing. Where's that? Tesla's website advises drivers that autopilot is intended for use with a fully attentive driver who has their hands on
He
the
definitely
wheel
was not.
and is prepared to take over at any time. Tesla says autopilot is not the same thing as self-driving. There you have it. Just fall slick behind the wheel. You can do that nowadays.
We'll see it more and more in the future.
So, that's it. That's been the news.
Coincidence? I think not. Crazy. He's dumb.